Do you guys know how to connect your rig you've just received? Well, in this episode, I'm gonna show you step by step how to do it. What's up guys, Majjin here. In this episode, I'm gonna show you exactly what to do when you receive your MiningCave mining rig. First step, open up the box, unwrap everything. It's gonna be wrapped up in green bubble tape. There is going to be green strap like this holding on the power supply and another one on the motherboard. So remove all of the packaging and you will end up with something like this. First thing you can see here, there is going to be a bag with a USB stick in it. It's going to be your simple mining USB stick. And in another bag is going to be the screw you need to screw the GPU onto your bar. Also here we have a bunch of wire that have been tie wrapped to the side of the frame. This is to prevent any damage during the shipping. So cut down the tie wrap. Be sure not to cut any wire while doing this. Take these wire and just put them aside for now. We don't really need them for now. And remove the tape here holding the bag with the screw and the bag with the USB stick. Set those aside for now. I'm gonna show you what to do with them after we install our GPU. If you guys ordered your GPU from us, you will receive them in a separate box in their original packaging. This is to prevent any damage during the shipping, since in the past we had some issue when we were shipping the GPU directly into the riser. So this add another step for you, but this ensures the quality of the product you will receive. So to insert your GPU, when you look at a typical GPU, you can see here the PCI slot. This is the part of the GPU that will go into the riser. And over here, you can see this kind of bracket, kind of a notch here. This is where you will screw the GPU inside the bar here. So let's go ahead and put this one in. So you gently push the PCI slot in the riser, and that's it. Now the GPU is in place. All you need to do is put a screw right here. So this is where you open your bag of screw. Take out your screw and your screwdriver, and that's it. So at this point, the GPU is secure. If you have ordered a 12 card rig, since the rack are made close on each other, you will receive a small screwdriver to be able to insert your screw in the bar. So when this one is done, repeat the process to all your cards. So it's now time to take out the bunch of wire that was tie wrapped to the side of the frame. So these wire are going to connect in the 6-pin or 8-pin connector in the GPU. So this is what we call a 6+2-pin connector or 8-pin connector. You can select the number of connector by removing 2 connectors. Some model you will have to slide them out. A model like this one only sits like this. The number of connectors you will choose will depend on the GPU. So in this case, this GPU is 8-pin connector. So I will regroup my connector to form 8-pin connector, and you simply slide them down into the socket. So once you have connected one GPU, do the same thing for all your GPU. So when all your GPUs are connected, you will end up with a pile of spaghetti like this. So you can use simply a tie wrap to cable manage them, like this, and make your rig look prettier. So guys, at this point you are almost ready to mine. Few last steps you need to do. First, you need to take out your simple mining USB stick that I've shown you at the beginning of this episode and insert it into the USB port directly on the motherboard. Next, you want to connect your network. So you take your network cable, insert it in the network connector on the motherboard, and insert the other end into your router or your switch. And the last wire to connect is your power supply wire that you are going to connect right there in the power supply and the other end into your power outlet. And you're done. Now that your rig is all built up and ready to mine, the next step will be to install your mining software. To see a complete guide on simple mining, click the link here. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell if you want to see more awesome video like this one.